How's it going, Coach? Thank you for the time. Just wanted to talk about the attacking portion of this match because it seemed like your team was really choosing the right moments when to press on the attacking half, and maybe if you could just expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, in my opinion, the first half was okay, also in the defense behavior, but most of the time we had problems when we lose easily the ball. This was the problem, and especially after, I think, 20, 25 minutes, we controlled the game, and then the rhythm changed of the game, and then especially second half. And we are very happy about the result, also for our supporters, but we have to improve for sure, especially the second half. Last 15, 20 minutes, we were too passive and we didn't control the game, and so many mistakes, and also easily with the ball. And this is then, you lose a little bit the confidence, and but yeah, this is the third game in the season, and this is then also a quality to win this game, especially with this performance in the second half. But I don't want to criticize now too much. We are happy. We are happy with these 7 points, the first 3 games, but we have also to improve, especially the second half.
Next, we go to Joe.
Thank you. Sandro, could you have maybe drawn this up any better, having both Emil and Lewis get goals there?
Yeah, we want to change then. Luis played the first time now in the starting lineup, so after his injury, so this was then also the reason for us. We spoke before the game, maybe after 60 minutes, I think then was the substitution, 70, 75 minutes like this. And then also the last minutes that we have 3 center backs with Andres, especially against these quality of Dallas, and this was then the reason that we changed Luis and Emil also in the last sequence of the game. Yeah, this was.
Next, we go to Anthony.
Congratulations, Coach, on the win. FC Dallas's coach mentioned that he felt like his team was very shy and kind of grew into the game. But what, from your perspective in that first half, what did you see that the team did right to gain the advantage?
We controlled what I said before. At the beginning, it was good, and especially then also in our space behavior in ball position, and we create situations in the last third, and then we played too complicated in the last third, also in the first half, but we controlled more the game. And also in our defense behavior, we had some good moments after winning balls, but this what we missed in the second half. We have to play more forward, especially then in transition moments. We scored after transition, but I think it was a lot of space also in the second half to make then the third goal, the fourth goal maybe, and then every time can something happen, and then we concede the goal like a mistake, then the free kick situation, and then it's difficult. And also to change again the rhythm. Then it's important to play serious, to defend with the right mentality. This was very well, also last week very well. And this is the reason why we get today these important 3 points in the first home game, and for the whole club, for the supporters.
Next, we go to Jake.
Thank you. Hi, Coach. Anybody who has seen the first 3 games can see pretty obviously that this offense flows very well through Emil Forsberg.
Yeah.
Is it possible to understate his importance to this team, to this system, to this offense?
Yeah, he's very important for us, and with his quality, with his experience, and but to be honest, I was, and this is not only Emil now. So, but with the second half, I was not so satisfied with our offense behavior, and also in our build-up situations, our space behavior in ball position. So, but it's then also to know that we don't need every weekend the best performance to get the results. This is the best message for today. But we have also to improve something, and especially to play very simple, vertical, also with a clear direction to the opponent's goal, and this what we missed in some situations today.
Next, we go to Andrew.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win. It seemed like in the first half you were really urging Daniel Edelman and Frankie Amai to get the ball off their foot a little quicker and sort of move fast into transition. And it seemed like they improved a bit of that in the second half. Can you just speak about the importance of those two players sort of in that pivot role for transition?
Yeah, sorry for interrupt. Yeah, very important to organize our organization in our defense behavior, and that we are very compact. And also when the opponents play sometimes the long ball, then it's very important with both 6 positions to come very close to our center backs to get the second ball. But this is also then we had also some situations where we can turn directly and to play forward, and this is but both players are very important. Good development the last weeks, and great mentality, both players, and this is what we have to continue.
Next, we go to James.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats on the win. Just can you talk about this being your first match at home? What were your overall impressions of coaching a match at Red Bull Arena and the support and everything? Thanks.
Yeah, the weather was very well. No, it's great. The whole day was great. Also in the morning now to come to go in the hotel, and then to feel then when we arrive here, to feel on the red carpet the supporters, and then it's great to be here, and I was very excited before the game, and now I'm very happy about the result, that we all together get these difficult 3 points, and it's a good feeling to win. It's the quality for my life is then better, for my family is better, and so it was great to be here, and now we are looking forward now for the next home games in the Red Bull Arena. But now we have a big challenge next week in Columbus.
Next, we go to Gary.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the win. 3 games, 7 points. Your team seems to be on a roll, but now you're going to be, like you mentioned, you got to get ready to take on Columbus. You talked a little bit about those mistakes, errors that you were not very satisfied of. Do you plan on, or have you spoken to the team about those mistakes against a team?
Come on, we had 10 minutes after the game.
I mean, hey.
When I go directly in the locker room and I'm talking about the mistakes, it could be not the best idea. But you can we will do this for sure tomorrow and also the following week, but not immediately after the game.
Very well.
We have time for 2 more questions with Coach. We'll go to Jorge, and then we'll finish up Michael Batista.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Corey Burke, he was out for a little bit with an injury, came back, felt like he was a little spark coming into the second half. What did you see from him that maybe improvement-wise that we really haven't seen from him? This is his first time out, if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Yeah. He was injured the first 2 games, and he was sometimes in the team training, and when he was in the team training, then he was also very active and good also in this deep runs, and I saw it also today in these 20 minutes, 30 minutes when he was on the pitch, and it was good performance, but this is also very important that he comes in the rhythm in every training session with the team, but these 30 minutes was good performance.
And we'll finish up with Michael.
No, he wants also to ask. You want also to? Yeah, come on. Okay.
Coach, talking about the free kick goal that Dallas scored, with your team up, Dallas hadn't had a shot on goal up until that point. It felt like at that moment the frustration was getting to you, but your team stayed composed, finished the game strong. What's that say about the mentality of your team that they didn't let that change the momentum of the game?
Yeah, first of all, when we got this free kick situation, this was a typical situation in the second half because we lost there also very very simple, the ball, and then the free kick situation comes. But then it's important that we have then the last minutes, the last 15 minutes, the confidence to defend very strong. And this was very good. In some moments, we were a little bit too passive, to be honest, so we can push up more our back four and also to attack these center backs. This was not good enough, and but the mentality is great of the whole team. Every day in the training session in our facility, from the whole staff, this is top, and this is then also the reason why we now have our 3 points.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Come on. He wants to come.
Next, we go to John.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
But a short question, please.
No, I was just going to
That's okay.
Just Lewis and Emil, the way they've been able to gel so quickly with just 3 games in, and the ability to have Lewis play out wide, stretch the offense, stretch the play, give you versatility. Just talk about that.
Yeah, he has a great quality in the deep runs, and it's a little bit different now to the week before, because Dallas play with 3 center backs, and then we need another space for Luis, and this was the reason that he started left, and that we play with 1 10 position and 1 striker. But this connection is important for us with Emil and Luis, but sometimes they have also to play more in the direction and also to play easily. But Luis, great after his injury, and but we have to be careful. But this is also in my experience, when you got this injury and you are out for such a long time, then the first games is very well, and then maybe sometimes then we have to be careful about the next weeks about his load.